Welcome in Babita Science tutorial. Let's continue our chapter Life Process of Class 10th NCERT Science. This is the seventh part of this chapter, and in this video I will explain you heterotrophic nutrition. Students, first of all I will explain you what is I want to give a definition of a heterotrophic nutrition. Then heterotrophic nutrition is that mode of a nutrition in which organisms cannot be make their own food. It always depends upon the other for their food. That is called the heterotrophic nutritions. And here in this paragraph they want to say that each organism is adapted to its environment. Many types of organism is present in our environment or on the earth, but all the organism adapted to its environment only. Like fish can live inside the water, polar bear can live inside in the hilly areas. Then all the organisms have a different habitat. Okay, then if all the organisms have a different habitat, it means its nutrition is also differ. Okay, on the and it's depend on the types of the availability of the food material as well as how it is obtained by the organisms. Okay, here examples are given like the food source is a stationary such as a grass, stationary means which cannot be moved. Now see here, grass is a stationary or mobile such as a deer. Deer can move from one place to another place, but its source is a stationary. Would allow for differences in how the food is assessed. And what is the nutritive allow for differences in how the food is assessed, and what is the nutritive apparatus used by a cow and lion. Student, very simple. If I want to say that up to here, okay, and there is a strategies by which the food is taken in and used by organisms. Okay, then if I will say you in the simple language from here to here, that on the basis of the food habits, organisms are divided into the herbivorous, okay, herbivorous, carnivorous and omnivorous. Okay, then herbivorous organisms are those organisms which can eat only the grass and plant products. Okay, carnivorous are those organisms which can eat only the flesh, or we can say the meat of the other animals. And omnivorous, last one is omnivorous. Omnivorous are those organisms which can eat both, like grass and flesh both. Okay, this one is called the omnivorous. Okay, then on the basis of the food habits, these organisms are divided into the herbivorous, carnivorous and omnivorous. In this NCERT book, it's not a given clear, but student, I will clear to you here. On the basis of food habits, these are divided here: herbivorous, carnivorous and omnivorous. And in this paragraph also, heterotrophic nutrition's definition is also not given clearly. But students, heterotrophic nutritions are those I told you which cannot be make their own food. They always depends upon the other their food. Now in the heterotrophic mode of nutrition, it is again divided into the three parts. Okay, first one is a saprotrophic nutrition. Second one is parasitic nutrition, and the third one is a holozoic. Okay, holozoic nutrition. Now students, in your book it's not given clearly, only explaining in the paragraph, but I will explain you point wise. Okay, now saprotrophic nutritions are those in which organisms can feed on the other dead and decaying organisms. Okay, that is called the saprotroph. An example is here also given, like mold, yeast and mushroom. Okay, now I will give you important lines from this paragraph. You can note this one, that heterotrophic nutrition is divided into saprotrophic, parasitic and holozoic nutrition. Let's see in the paragraph here. Here it is a given. Some organisms break down the food materials outside the body and then absorb it. Examples of fungi like bread molds, yeast and mushroom. Students, actually these all are the example of the saprotrophic nutrition, which can feed on the dead and decaying organisms and cannot make their own food. Let's move to another point. Others take in whole materials and break down inside their body. Students, this line indicates about the holozoic nutritions. Holozoic nutritions are those nutrition in which organisms can take the whole food. Okay, and when it goes inside our body, then it will break down into the simpler form or in the small pieces inside our body. That is called the holozoic nutritions. Now another one is what can be taken in and broken down depends on the body designs and the function. Some other organisms derive nutrition from plants or animals without killing them. Actually, students, these are the example of the parasitic nutritions. Parasitic nutritions are those in which organisms can take their food from their host without killing them. Here some examples are given here. The parasitic nutrition strategy used by a wide variety of organisms, like here example is given kaskata. In Hindi we can say amber-bee, ticks, lice, leeches and tapeworms. Okay, then these organisms can take their food from the host without killing them. Then in the simple way, I told you student, in the paragraph many things is given but not clearly. Then in the simple way you can define what is a heterotrophic nutritions, and it is divided into the three parts, that is your saprotrophic nutritions, parasitic nutritions and holozoic nutritions, and examples are also given here. Parasitic nutritions also given here. Okay, examples are all are given here. So this is about your heterotrophic nutrition. Here herbivorous and carnivorous examples are also given, cow and lion. Let's move to another topic here. How do organisms obtain their nutrition? This is a very important student, nutrition in amoeba. Okay, always asking this question. Draw the diagram here. Nutrition in amoeba and step by step. Okay student. Sorry. Now actually students, I want to say that again here in your book not given clearly, but nutritions in animals, some steps are given, or some steps are given. On the basis of these steps we can explain nutritions in the amoeba. Okay, so let's see here different steps in the process of a nutritions in animals. Okay, then I will write here there is a 5 steps. Okay student, you will write here and you can understand here. First one is ingestion. Also this one is not given in your book. Okay, in the paragraph they are explaining many things, but point wise they haven't given. Okay, then you can write here different steps in nutritions. Okay, different steps in the process of nutritions in animals. Then first one is the ingestion, second one is the digestion. Okay, second one is a digestion, third one is absorption. Okay, is absorption. Okay, now fourth point is assimilation. Assimilation. And fifth point is ingestion. Ingestion. The student first will understand the what's the meaning of the these all different steps of a nutrition. Then you will better understand in the nutrition in amoeba. Let's start now one by one. Then in the one by one, the first step is the ingestion. Okay, according to name student, first one is your ingestion. Ingestion. Then in means inside. In means inside. Means ingestion means the process of taking food into the body is called the ingestion. Okay, the process of taking food inside of a body, that is called the ingestion. Second one is absorption. Okay, according to the name here, absorption. Then absorption, the process in which digested food passes through the intestinal wall into bloodstream. Okay, it's called the absorption. Means when your food is completely digested, and with the help of this villi, when this nutrient means when this nutrient goes inside the bloodstream, that process is called the absorption. Third point is assimilation. Third point is about students here, assimilation. Then in the assimilation means when the food goes inside the body, then it will provide energy, okay, which help in the growth and repairing. That is called the assimilation. Okay, student. Then fourth point is your, now that is the fourth point. Okay, first one is ingestion, digestion, absorption. Fourth is assimilation, and fifth point is ingestion. Then ingestion is when the food is not digested inside your body. Okay, the undigested food comes out through anus, that is called the ingestion. So these are the different steps in the nutrition of animals. Okay, then these are the different steps. Now let us study in the nutrition in amoeba. It's a very easy, students, you can now better understand here. They are taking the example of the single celled or unicellular amoeba. Okay, then unicellular means which is made up of the single cell here. Now see the since the food and the way it is obtained differ. The digestive system is different in the various organism. In single-celled organism, the food may be taken in by the entire surface. Entire surface means, now I will give you example here and about the meaning of the entire surface. Student, this is a structure of the amoeba. Okay, inside this amoeba, nucleus is present. Means this amoeba can take the food from anywhere. Okay, from any surface they can take the food from the entire cell. But as the complexity of the organisms increases, different parts becomes specialized to perform different functions. Okay, means different types of cells in multicellular organisms performs different types of function, but in the case of the amoeba can perform all the function by a single cell here. Now here for example amoeba, now here nutrition in amoeba is explaining here. Amoeba takes in food using finger like extension of the cell surface, which is forward the food particles forming a food vacuole. Students, first of all I will explain you diagram of the amoeba, then can you better understand. Okay, this is the structure of the amoeba. Okay, amoeba has a irregular shape. Okay, it has no proper shape. in between the amoeba nucleus is a present, okay, and this one is called the pseudopodia, okay, this one is called the pseudopodia. And the function of the pseudopodia is that it helps in the movement of the body, and it helps in the to catch the prey also, catch the food also. Then students, when the pseudopodia is moving, and if any food comes inside this body, then this pseudopodia join together like this and makes the vacuoles, okay, like this. When this pseudopodia, when food comes here, then its pseudopodia is joined like this, and it makes a vacuoles here. Now see here, now see the diagram of this amoeba, okay. Now this one is amoeba and this was a nucleus, and now here food vacuole is present here. And here this one is a cytoplasm, and I told you cytoplasm is a living part of the cells which contains the many nutrients also, and organelles are also present in this cytoplasm. Now the first step is your ingestion. In the ingestion, food comes inside the body, okay. Now in the second step, what is the second step to students here? The second step is your absorption. Now what happened when the food particles come inside the cytoplasm, then some enzymes are present in the cytoplasm, and this enzymes from the cytoplasm goes inside this food vacuole and start to break down these complex molecules into the smaller one. That is called the absorption, okay. That is called your second step, that is called the digestion. After the digestion, the third step is when this food molecules is totally break down into the simpler one, then this food, okay, digested food diffuses into the cytoplasm, okay. That one is called the absorption, or we can say that the digested food just spread out from the food vacuole into the whole of amoeba cell, okay. Then what happened after the absorption of food? The food vacuoles disappear, because food vacuole is your temporary site here now. Now fourth point is a assimilation. Now what happened when these food particles is completely absorbed by the cytoplasm, or it mixes in the cytoplasm, then it provides a energy, okay. Then this is called the assimilation. In the assimilation, it can provide energy to amoeba in grows in size, okay. Now after that, ingestion means students, when the undigested food particles is not digested inside the amoeba, then it will comes out through the surface of the amoeba. That is called the ingestion. Ingestion means removing of the waste product from the body. Now this is all about the nutritions in amoeba, okay. Now see here, now see the here diagram. First one is your ingestion here, okay. This one is ingestion, and with the help of the pseudopodia it goes inside it, okay. And first one is showing here not in the proper diagram, okay. First one is showing the diagram of the only amoeba and the food particles here. With the help of the pseudopodia, food particles goes inside it. In the third one, it shows the food vacuole, and the fourth one is when this food is digested completely with the help of the enzyme, then this food is diffuses in the cytoplasm, and it will provide energy, and the size of the amoeba is increases. And the last point is the ingestion. In the ingestion, it can remove the waste product from the body, okay. This is all about here. You will see here same thing is written here, Okay, same things are written here, but one another thing in paramecium also given. Okay, you know student, paramecium is also unicellular organism. Okay, and it can move with the help of the cilia. Not only the cilia, it can the function of the cilia is that it can helps in the movement and take the food also. But this cell has a definite shape. Amoeba has a no proper shape, but this one has a definite shape, and the food is taken into a specific spots. Food is moved in this spot by the movement of the cilia, which cover the entire surface of the cell. In the simple way, we can say that paramecium you have seen in the class H and under the slipper-like shape it has. Okay, and its all entire surface is covering with like this cilia. Okay, and this cilia is helps in the movement of the body and take the prey also. Then students, this is all about the nutrition in amoeba. Okay, and in short, in paramecium is also given here that paramecium uses its hair like structure called the cilia to sweep the food particles from water and put them into its mouth. Then in the next video I will explain you nutrition in human beings. Then same process will come here also. Different steps in nutrition. Okay, same steps will come here. First one is the ingestions, then digestion, absorption, assimilation, and ingestion. Same process will come here. Okay, then you will better if you study this one all, then you will better understand in this topic also. Then you will study this one all. Okay, lines and try to understand. Okay students, and in my next video I will explain you nutrition in human beings that is related to our body. It's a very interesting. Okay, then till then, bye and have a nice day.